Yo, 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 it's your boy D-Star coming to you live from the pad. And man, so I gotta give a shout out to Aaron Story on Twitter. He sent out this link and he put me on game. A lot of times, sometimes I can't even check my phone or see what's going on in the NBA or whatever. But he sent me the link, and it was basically a article that was put out that was talking about how Ben Simmons turned down some kind of workout with the 76ers. So we'll go ahead and read this article for you and let you guys, then I come back to you guys. Here we go. NBA prospect Ben Simmons declines pre-draft workout for 76ers. Ben Simmons, who many believe will be the top pick in this month's NBA draft, has so far declined the Philadelphia 76ers invitation to work out for the team. A decision Sixers president Brian Colangelo insists will not prevent the team from selecting Simmons should they decide to draft him with the number 1 overall pick. Everything that we get with our intel as it relates to Ben is that he would very much like to be selected number 1, Colangelo said. His agent has decided that is a process that they are undertaking, said Colangelo. Why don't you call Simmons' agent, Rich Paul, and ask him? It has nothing to do with us and nothing to do with Philadelphia. Everybody goes about it a little differently. Sometimes players decide to work out. Sometimes they decide not to work out. By refusing to work out, Simmons could lead the 76ers to consider taking Duke star Brandon Ingram with the top pick. Blah, blah, blah. Brandon is everything we thought he was. Obviously, in a one-on-none workout, you aren't going to learn everything about a player, but that is why we scouted a lot of basketball games, watched a lot of tape, Colangelo said. He is a versatile forward that can handle the ball, shoot the ball. He's a silky smooth small forward. When asked whether he thought the team would pick Ingram over Simmons, Colangelo said it changes every day. Okay, so with everything being said and done, I don't know what you guys took from it, but I'm just going to give you my honest opinion. It absolutely means nothing that Ben Simmons does not go for a workout. And I say that because he knows that he's going to go number 1, right? He knows it. If he doesn't go number 1, he'll fall to number 2, and the Lakers will take him. So it's a win-win situation, and 76ers are trying to put up this smoke screen that they really like Brandon Ingram, because Brandon Ingram is a new cat that has a silky smooth jumper. It happens every year. I got to give a shout out to DJ E Henry, or DJ Henry E. He also sent me out a tweet that was talking about, it was an article from a couple years back with Andrew Wiggins and Jabari Parker, how it happens almost every year where the top 2 picks is like, well, what if they draft this guy first? Or what if they draft that guy first? It happens every year. But the bottom line is, more than likely, even the 76ers said that they're going to pick Ben Simmons number 1. That's been their plan, no matter what. And I think they're going to stick with that plan. And the Lakers, they already had that workout with them. And they said, look, we're not really 100% locked in on Brandon Ingram. They say that because there is a possibility of getting Ben Simmons. And of the two, they might like Simmons better. Nobody knows with private workouts or whatnot. But it really means nothing. Okay, the guy just, if you know that you're going to go number 1, and you can go to the 76ers, or you know that you're going to go and you refuse the 76ers, fine, you just go to the Lakers. So I don't really don't think it's that big of a deal. It's been known that Ben Simmons wasn't going to work out. He wasn't going to do any workouts. Maybe private, but I don't know. But it's really, to me, it's just really irrelevant. So then you have that. So I did get a tweet. I got a tweet from one of my followers, man. I'm going to go ahead and give you the screenshot, and then we'll delve into that a little bit. To Live Nation Hip Hop. So I sent out this tweet. I said, these kids get drafted very young. At 19, they are teenagers expected to be Kobe Bryant or Hall of Fame. Second rookie team is seen as a failure to some. And you gotta excuse his Abby, but you know that's how you get down. You could also follow him, I guess, on YouTube. He does videos as well. But he says at Eddie Starblog, it comes with the game, bro. Kobe, Kyrie, Chris Paul, KG, Kevin Durant was ready. A lot of these kids don't really love the game. So as you can see, Live Nation Hip Hop, what he was trying to say is, I can understand where he's coming from. I kind of agree, but then again, I'm just going to try to argue his point. I think a lot of times when you see somebody like a Ben Simmons, somebody who has cameras following them around, and they're signing shoot contracts at such an early age, and they allegedly have a camp. And not just that, because a tweet was just about how people who come in the league at an early age, they have these such high expectations. What I think Live Nation was trying to say, I'm not sure what he's trying to say, but this goes back to Kobe Bryant when he was talking about AAU basketball, and so many kids nowadays that are so offensive minded. You know, you see, the All-Star games where they damn near score 200 points and nobody plays defense. And in the AAU, it's kind of like the same kind of culture where a lot of guys it's not really defense. Everybody's trying to show off their offense. And very rare that you find somebody that has that passion where they're motivated internally, like guys of the past, guys like Gary Payton, guys like, guys of the past, the Kobe Bryant. Very, very, every now and then you do have anomalies like Chris Paul. You have guys that are defensive minded. You have old school, defensive minded players that are like Kawhi Leonard. Every now and then you have people that slip through the cracks, but for the most part, everybody's kind of like offensive minded. I want the shoe contract. Latrell Sprewell, and this, I think this happened because the and one type culture. Back in the day, you had the and ones, hot sauce, crossover, mixtapes, people putting together these highlight reels and stuff like that. So I think that's what happened, and a lot of guys are focused on having kind of like highlight reels and not really focusing on I mean, how many defense highlight reels do you see? It's overwhelmingly all offensive type mixtapes. So I think that's pretty much what happened. But there are some great players that I see that are coming up, and I like Damian Lillard's game. I like I like a lot of cats' games that are young and I really like Kris Dunn. So there was a report about Kris Dunn, and Kris Dunn allegedly, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it right here. This is by Chad Ford, ESPN senior writer, also NBA insider for the draft. Kris Dunn hasn't done a team workout with a little more than a week to go before the draft. He's refusing to do one-on-one workouts with teams. Will only work out for teams if it's against Ben Simmons, Brandon Ingram, or Jamal Murray, source says. Dunn is currently projected in the 3 to 8 range. Sixers, Lakers, Celtics, Wolves, Pelicans, and Kings have all shown interest in Dunn. Now, Kris Dunn is somebody who I feel is a steal of the draft. This is somebody who I feel is going to be somebody that most people are sleeping on, and this cat is internally motivated. He wants to prove everybody wrong. And he's going to be, in my opinion, he's going to be the Devin Booker of this draft. He's going to be the Devin Booker. He's going to be the guy that kind of outshines and does this thing. That's what I think. I think he's going to be the steal of the draft. But, the two guys that are put out there, that's the main guys that have really had the most offensive type talent, offensive juggernauts. Because right now, you figure a strong offense is almost as good as, it's almost better, with the Steph Currys of the world. The strong offense is almost like, wow, you can't turn that down. So, and these kids are very young, man, but it's a lot of expectations. Now you figure somebody like Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is somewhere between Lamar Odom and LeBron James, right? Like he's somewhere in between. If this guy comes into the league and he's not LeBron, they're gonna be like he's not that guy. You get what I mean? If he comes into the league and he's Tyreek Evans, some kind of long point guard type of athletic, can't really hit a jump shot type of guy, then people are going to be like, oh man, he's not LeBron. He ain't this, he ain't that. So he's already coming into the league where he has these ridiculous expectations. So if he doesn't match LeBron's type of play, which I think is very hard to do, but we gotta wait and let get a guy a chance. But that's my oh no. Also, Brandon Ingram went on First Take. He went on First Take and he was real humble. He had his little suit and whatever on. he's just to me, he's just real Southern, reil humble. And he's happy either way. He's just happy to get drafted into the NBA. So, I think we get Ingram, but that's all this other stuff is just smoke. Everybody's putting up smoke screens, not really saying what's the real. But I think the top two is Brandon Ingram and Ben Simmons. Either way, however, it can go back and forth, but I'm happy either way. It's better than just losing the pick entirely. So we'll see.